Good morning, guys. This is View from the Pastor's Study. We're going to take 2 more days on View from the Pew, and then I'm going to take a break from the pretty regular View from the Pew that I've done. I'm going to be spending some time trying to get a lot of these videos uploaded to a YouTube channel I have and separated out into their different topics that I deal with. Probably Wednesday will be my last one for a little while. I'm going to finish up the Gospel of John, and then I want to try to get all these organized as far as the commands of Christ from the Gospel of Matthew and Mark and Luke and John. And I'm very grateful that God's given me the opportunity to put all these together. So I'm not taking a total break from doing devotionals. I'll probably do one on Wednesdays to point us toward Wednesday night, and Saturdays to point us towards Sunday, and then I'll probably still do Sunday morning announcements. But I want to try to get the YouTube stuff going, so I'll put a lot of my social media energy into that when I have the time. But we're about to be through the Gospel of John and the commands there. And there's 2 more. And the first one we're going to look at is today. And it's simply this from Jesus to Peter. If you love me, take care of my sheep. If you love me, take care of my sheep. That is a command, I believe, not just to Peter, but to every believer, and especially every believer who wants to grow into a leader. And whether or not you are going to be a leader or not really isn't up to you. If you follow Jesus, people will follow you. You'll be a leader. So you want to be the right kind of leader. And you will fail along the way. And that's what we're dealing with here. If you remember earlier in John, Peter, not following Jesus as closely as he should, wound up denying him 3 times. So when we deny Christ as Christians, does that put us on the shelf for a while? Maybe. Does God call us back to himself? Absolutely. And that's what you have here with a very familiar passage to many about Peter and Jesus. And let me just read to you the conversation. This is starting at John 21:15. So when they had eaten breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me more than these? He said to him, Yes, Lord, you know that I love you. He said to him, Feed my lambs. He said to him again a second time, Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me? He said, Yes, Lord, you know that I love you. He said to him, Tend my sheep. And he said to him the third time, Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me? Peter was grieved because he had said to him the third time, Do you love me? And he said to him, Lord, you know that I love you. Jesus said to him, Feed my sheep. Do you love Jesus? That's really what it comes down to. Do you love Jesus? I don't know what you've done in regard to failing him or denying him or sinning. If you are a follower of Christ and you love him, then listen to him. Listen to what he has to say. And you go tend his lambs. You go feed his sheep. You get back to the work God has called you to do. It's amazing to read Psalm 51, David's psalm of confession about his sin. It ends with him teaching God's people as well. God has the capacity to restore you from your sin. But the question really is, do you love him? If you love him, feed his sheep. Pray God blesses you today. Come join us tomorrow night as we continue to go through the book of Revelation. Love to have you come join us during that time. And God bless you. And you have a wonderful Tuesday.